Start, and now it's filming. And you want to pause, do that. Good afternoon, Paula. My name is Jennifer Rodriguez, and today I'm going to be making for you savory sweet potato casserole. Now, Paula, I know you know your potatoes, but I don't think you've had anything like this before. It's quick and easy, it has just a kick of spice, and I think you're going to love it. Now, where did this recipe come from? Well, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm starting my second trimester, and this baby loves carbs. And one of my favorite treats are sweet potato baked fries. And I like them a little spicy. I add some paprika and a little bit of cumin. It's really, really good, but not super fancy. And tomorrow is Easter, so I was hoping to create a dish that will have that same kind of complex taste, but a little more presentable for the Easter table. So this is what I came up with. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is peel and cut 1.5 pounds of sweet potatoes. You don't need them to be real small, but the smaller the cube, the quicker they're going to cook. Now come on over here with me. We have our potatoes going. These have been in a pot, just covered with enough water so all the potatoes are covered, for 40 minutes at medium temperature. And these are actually already all done. So I'm going to take them over here and drain them. Oh, they smell so good already, and it's just the potatoes. Okay, so those are nice and drained. They're soft to the touch. I'm going to take them over here. And I like to use my professional mixer. It makes it a little bit easier to get things going. I'm going to go ahead and lock it in there. And start off real slow, or you're going to have potatoes all over your kitchen. And if you want to come in and take a look, you don't need to get them super creamy. You just want to break them up a bit. Alright, that's pretty good. So we'll go ahead and turn that off, unlock this, and lift it up. Now the next thing we're going to be adding is 3 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. It's going to give it a lot of creamy texture and add some extra dimension to it. We are also going to add 6 tablespoons of butter. Now I've had this sitting out so it gets a little bit softer, it's a little bit easier for it to mix in. We'll go ahead and add that. And last but not least, we are going to add 1/8 cup of milk. This is just 2%. Okay. Again, you want to go ahead and lock that down. Start it real slow. Alright, get things moving a little bit. Keep it nice and creamy. Okay, that's about all you need to do for right now. You go ahead and stop that, unlock it. Get all those good potatoes down there. And we're going to move right over here. Now, with my sweet potato baked fries, I like to have a little bit of kick. And so what I'm going to add is 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, and 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. And go ahead and just dump that in there. We are also going to add 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. You can just use the stuff that you put on your spaghetti, it's no big deal. If you get the fancy stuff, that's okay too. Just go ahead and add that. This is a heaping tablespoon of canned roasted red pepper. Go ahead and add that. And this is about 1 cup of white chopped onion. Now, if you don't like onion, and I know you're out there, you don't have to add them. It's not going to break the dish if you don't add them. But my family, my husband and I, and my toddler, who's actually sleeping right now, 2 years old, she loves onions. So I'm going to go ahead and add these raw, just about 1 cup chopped. Another thing you could do, if the onion flavor is too strong for you, is saute these before you add them. Kind of breaks it down, pulls out the sugar. These, I'm just going to add raw. It adds a little bit of crunch to your potatoes as well. Don't mind that. And last but not least, we have a ½ cup of habanero cheese. You're not going to add all of it right now. You're just only going to add about a ¼ cup of it. And you're just going to sprinkle it in there. And you're just going to mix it till it's all nice and combined. Don't mind that, that's my oven. Your oven should be preheating at 350. My oven takes forever, so I go ahead and I tell it to preheat at the very beginning. It just takes so long to get it going. Okay. Don't need to overmix it. Just make sure you have all those spices and the onions and the roasted red pepper all nice in there. This is an 8x8 dish that has been sprayed with Pam. Go ahead and put that in there. Now it does make a small serving, but we're a bit of a small family. It's just my husband and I and my toddler and the baby on the way. But you could easily double this for your Easter dinner. Okay. That smells so good, Paula. I wish you could smell it right now. So tasty. Okay. So it's all done. Super, super quick. You're going to go ahead and put this in your oven at 350 for 20 minutes. And voila, the magic of video, I have one that's ready to go. Smells so good. Okay, so that's been cooking for about 20 minutes. The last thing you're going to want to do is take your last ¼ cup of a spicy cheese and add it to the top. Just sprinkle it all over. If my husband wasn't manning the video camera, he'd come over here and douse a whole much more cheese on there. And then you're just going to put it in for another 5 minutes. Okay, go ahead and stop. Okay, our casserole has been baking for the last 5 minutes with that extra cheese on top. Oh, it smells so good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and dish a little bit out. This is just perfect for your Easter table. It's got a nice down-home taste to it with a little bit of kick, but it's very presentable. Your guests are going to love it. Bring it on over here. And I love paprika, so I'm just going to tap that off with just a little bit more. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? Sorry, my duck is not there. Cooking the duck tomorrow and it's not ready. Alright, let's take a bite. It's all nice and cheesy and warm. Mmm. Oh, Paula, I wish you could taste this. You are just going to fall in love with it. Well, thank you so much for spending this time with me. Paula, if you choose me this week, thank you in advance. I look forward to meeting you. And if I haven't made the cut, I will see you next week with a new yummy Philadelphia cream cheese appetizer. Thank you again. Just stop it.